And welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Amogbe.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tayo Salah.
All right, let's get started with the show. And of course, it was all drama yesterday at the Sports Federation's elections. So many candidates disqualified. And of course, those who managed to skate through, they had a whole lot of stories to tell.
Yes, no surprises there at all for Ms. Cecilia. The build-up to the election was very controversial. So I'm not surprised there. The process itself was controversial. And the ending will be controversial as well. Trust me on that.
That's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
And of course, someone
Okay, let's move on now. Yeah, still a bit of controversy. Interestingly, two major headlines on the show today is not on the pitch or on the court or anything like that. Next time around, Cristiano Ronaldo is basically come out to deny tax fraud allegations. Yesterday, he broke that and he's being charged for defrauding Spanish authorities to the tune of almost 14 million euros. But Ronaldo's come out to say, I'm not guilty, I'm innocent here, and I haven't done anything wrong. But this kind of situation, obviously, there's a process. It will likely go to court, and a decision will be made, a verdict will be reached on whether Cristiano Ronaldo actually is guilty of the offense he's been accused of. Interestingly, it's been a few players now in Spain that have been caught up in tax cases. I mean, the most popular has to be Lionel Messi, and we know how that ended. He was sentenced, but
we know he's not
going to go to jail, right?
That's the way it is. But then, you know, for him to have come out to say that he has never, ever, you know, hide any tax income from the taxman or committing any tax fraud in Spain, you know, it simply means that there's something amiss right now. Messi's own, I really don't understand, because when you have those big stars, maybe the Spanish authorities actually need to really look at it, because it's actually much. 14.7 million euros, that's between 2011 and 2014. So it's a whole lot of money. So maybe they should also, the players themselves should also monitor those who are, you know, in charge of their...
It's difficult.
I don't know how they can do that, or just, it's I don't know.
I mean, usually for big stars like this, and they have a team, they have a management team. His agency, Gestitute, have actually, you know, they're the ones that have come out to say, no, we haven't done anything wrong. All our taxes, everything intact. But that's for the courts to decide. And a lot of these allegations, as you know, are centered around image rights. You know, it's similar to what we have in the case for Lionel Messi and other players as well. So image rights, and it looks like it's something there has to be
a way out of it.
Surely there has to be something wrong, because it's the same issue over and over again for a lot of these players.
Because the statement from the prosecutor's office is saying that Ronaldo actually knowingly used a business structure he created in 2010 to hide his income in Spain from his image rights.
That's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line of it. So whatever he may have done, so you should think of how you can rectify that. For Ronaldo, it's not a come on, it's not distraction, because Confederations Cup, it's here.
It's on, yeah. I mean, immediately that story broke yesterday. These are all allegations. Well, we have to remember, he trained with Portugal. You know, they're getting ready for their group opener at the Confederations Cup. So I don't think Ronaldo is the type of player that will be distracted by this kind of situations. His management, his legal team will handle it. And if he has to, you know, pay any fines, if he has to get punished, anyways, I know they'll resolve it eventually, and we'll move on from it. But it's a lesson to other players as well too. They're making a lot of money. The income coming in from different angles, not from the pitch alone, endorsements, image rights, and like we talked about this morning. So you just have to be very careful and do what you're supposed to do, pay your taxes, and you prevent this sort of negative headlines. Not good at all.
At all, not good, especially with the kind of money they're earning. Okay, now let's talk golf now. Now, every year, the winner of the Masters enters the US Open as the only golfer with a chance to complete a calendar year Grand Slam. And Sergio Garcia, well, is taking his turn right now. Facing the prospects at Henry Hill.
Yeah, I mean, that's simple logic. I mean, the 4 majors in a year, if you win the first one, Augusta, then you have a chance of winning the remaining 3. But it's a very difficult, ask for any player. Sergio Garcia absolutely stunned everyone when he won Augusta earlier this year. So all eyes will be on him and several other top golfers, as the second major of the year, tees off that tomorrow. Cecilia, I don't know about you, but me, I think it will be difficult for Sergio Garcia to win back-to-back majors. I mean, ever since he won Augusta, he went on a long break, then he's come back and he's
enjoy the feeling,
Exactly. Then he's come back and he hasn't really, hit the ground running
on the PGA.
Yeah, on tour. So for me, I'm not really, placing a lot of expectations on Sergio Garcia to go on and win the U.S. Open. The U.S. Open is one of the most difficult, majors to win. And usually winners, they just manage to win it, really, because you don't usually get low score lines, low scores for the U.S. Open. So it's a difficult ask for Sergio Garcia and all the other golfers that will be featuring at the U.S. Open. Let's go and listen to some of them: Sergio Garcia, JC Day, and the likes of Rory McIlroy as well too will be there.